Welcome my dear students. Today we are going to discuss some more problems related to work, energy and power. The first question is, a block A weighing 100 Newton is pulled up a slope of length 5 meter by means of a constant force of 100 Newton. What is the work done by the force F in moving the ball A 5 meter along the slope? What is the increase in potential energy of the block A? Account for the difference in work done by the force and the increase in potential energy of the block. Here, a block of mass 100 Newton is pulled up through a slope of 5 meter length by giving a force of 100 Newton. And the first question is, what is the work done? As we all know, work done is equal to force into displacement. What is the force given here? It is 100 Newton. So 100 into the displacement travelled by the body is 5 meter slope. So it is 5. Hence it is 500 joule. And the second question is, what is the increase in potential energy? We know that potential energy U is equal to mgh. Here it is given the weight of the box is 100 Newton. That is, weight W is equal to m into g, which is 100 Newton. So, U is equal to mgh, that is weight into height. Here the weight is 100 and the height from the ground is 3 meter. So it is 3. Hence we will get it as 300 joule. The difference in work done and the potential energy is, the work done is 500 and the potential energy is 300. Hence it is 200 joule is the difference in work done and the potential energy. We are sliding this box through a sloping surface. On moving this box, a work has to be done against the force of friction between the block and the slope. And this 200 joule energy is used to move the body through the slope. So 200 joule of energy is spent in doing work against the force of friction. Let's move to the next question. If the speed of a car is halved, how does its kinetic energy change? Here, the speed of the car becomes halved, so that we want to find out the change in kinetic energy. Let the mass of the car be m and the initial velocity be v1. Therefore, the kinetic energy, that is the initial kinetic energy K1 is equal to half m v1 square. Now, velocity becomes halved. That is, the new velocity v2 is equal to v1 by 2. Therefore, new kinetic energy K2 is equal to half mv2 square. What is v2 here? It is v1 by 2. So it is half m v1 by 2 the whole square. It is half m v1 square by 4. We can rearrange it as 1 by 4 into half m v1 square. What is half mv1 square? It is the initial kinetic energy. Therefore, it is 1 by 4 the value of initial kinetic energy. That means the kinetic energy becomes 1 by 4th. Let's move to the next question. Two bodies have masses in the ratio 5:1 and kinetic energies in the ratio 125:9. Calculate the ratio of their velocities. Here we have given two bodies. Let the bodies be body A and body B. The ratio of their masses, that is MA is to MB, is equal to 5:1. The ratio of their kinetic energies, that is Ka is to Kb, is equal to 125:9. We want to find out the ratio of their velocities. What is kinetic energy? It is half mv square. So we can write here Ka is equal to half ma va square. That is mass of the body A into velocity of the body A square. What is Kb? That is half mb vb square. Now we can take the fractional form, that is Ka by Kb, or half ma va square by half mb vb square, equal to, the ratio of A is 125 and 9. 125 by 9. We can cancel this half. So we will get MA by MB into VA square by VB square is equal to 125 by 9. See, I have written masses together and square of the velocities together. Now, MA by MB is equal to 5:1 or 5 by 1. So we can write 5 by 1 into VA square by VB square is equal to 125 by 9. Therefore, VA square by VB square is equal to 125 by 9 into, when you take the reciprocal, that is 1 by 5. And 1. So it is 25 by 9. So here VA square by VB square is equal to 25 by 9. Hence, VA by VB is equal to root of 25 by 9, which is 5 by 3. So the ratio of the velocity is 5:3. Now we can move to the next question. A car is running at a speed of 15 km per hour while another similar car is moving at a speed of 45 km per hour. Find the ratio of their kinetic energy. In the question, two cars are given. We can name them as A and B. So, car A and car B are two cars of same mass. Let the mass be m. Since both are having same mass, mass of the car A is equal to m and mass of the car B also equal to m. And it is given the velocity of the car A is 15 km per hour and the velocity of the car B is 45 km per hour. Both the velocities are in kilometer per hour. Since it is ratios, it is not necessary to convert them into meter per second. But here, to get you more clarity, I am converting them into meter per second. What is 15 km per hour? It is 15 into 5 by 18 meter per second. And 45 km per hour is 45 into 5 by 18 meter per second. Now, the kinetic energy of A is half ma va square. That is half, what is ma? Ma is m into 15 into 5 by 18 whole square. The kinetic energy of B is equal to half mb vb square. That is half m into 45 into 5 by 18 square. Let's take the ratio. Kinetic energy of A by kinetic energy of B is equal to half m into 15 square into 5 by 18 square divided by half m into 45 square into 5 by 18 square. We can cancel this half m and 5 by 18 square. So we will get the answer as 15 square divided by 45 square, which is equal to 15 into 15 divided by 45 into 45. 1 15s are 15 and 3 15s are 45. So we will get the value as 1 by 9. Therefore, kinetic energy of A by kinetic energy of B is equal to 1 by 9, or kinetic energy of A is to kinetic energy of B is equal to 1:9. Now we can move to the next question. A ball of mass 0.5 kilogram slows down from a speed of 5 meter per second to that of 3 meter per second. Calculate the change in kinetic energy of the ball. Here, a ball of mass 0.5 kilogram has an initial velocity 5 meter per second. It slowed down so that The final velocity is 3 meter per second. We want to calculate the change in kinetic energy. The change in kinetic energy K is equal to half mv square, that is the final kinetic energy, minus half mu square, that is the initial kinetic energy, since the initial velocity is u. So we can write it as half m into v square minus u square. So half, what's the value of m here? It is 0.5 into v square, that is 5 square minus 3 square, or it is 1 by 2 into 0.5 into 5 square is 25 minus 3 square is 9. So it is 1 by 2 into 0.5 into 25 minus 9 is 16. When we cancel 16 with 2, we will get 8. So it is 4 joule. So the change in kinetic energy is 4 joule. We can move to the next question. A cannonball of mass 500 gram is fired with a speed of 15 meter per second. Find its kinetic energy and its momentum. The mass of the cannonball is 500 gram. So mass is 500 gram and it is moving with a velocity of 15 meter per second. The first section is the value of kinetic energy, which is equal to half mv square equal to half m is 500 gram. So we should convert it into SI unit, that is 500 by 1000 kilogram, which is equal to 0.5 kilogram. So here it is 1 by 2 into 0.5 into v square, that is 15 into 15. It is 7.5. On multiplying, we will get the value as 56.25 joule. Now, momentum. Momentum P is equal to mass into velocity. Therefore, it is 0.5 into 15, which is equal to 15 5s are 75. So, it is 7.5 kilogram meter per second. We can move to the next question. A truck weighing 1000 kilogram force changes its speed from 36 km per hour to 72 km per hour in 2 minutes. Calculate the work done by the engine and its power if G is equal to 10 meter per second square. Here the truck is having a weight of 1000 kilogram force. Therefore, the mass of the truck is 1000 kilogram. This truck was moving with an initial velocity 72 kilometer per hour, slows down and reaches to the final velocity 36 kilometer per hour. Since this initial velocity and final velocity are in kilometer per hour, we have to convert them into meter per second. How will we convert it into meter per second? By multiplying with 5 by 18. So it is 72 into 5 by 18. So 18, 4s are 10, 72. So it is 4 5s are 20 meter per second. Here 36 into 5 by 18. 18 2s are 36. So it is 2 5s are 10 meter per second. Now we can read the question as a truck weighing 1000 kilogram force or a truck of mass 1000 kilogram was moving with an initial velocity 20 meter per second, slows down to 10 meter per second by taking a time interval of 2 minutes. That is 2 into 60, it is 120 seconds. Here we have to find out the work done by the engine. Here the work done by the engine changes the kinetic energy of the truck. Therefore, the work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. Therefore, instead of finding out work done, we can find out the change in kinetic energy. What is change in kinetic energy? It is final kinetic energy half mv square minus initial kinetic energy half mu square. So it is half into m into v square minus u square. So 1 by 2 into mass is 1000 into v square is 20 square minus 10 square. So it is 1 by 2 into 1000 into 20 square is 400 minus 100. So it is 300. Therefore 1 by 2 into 1000 into 300. 300 by 2 is 150. So we will get 1,50,000 joule. So it is 1,50,000 joule. So the work done is 1,50,000 joule. So we got work done as 1,50,000 joule. It can be written as 1.5 into 10 raised to 5 joule. So the work done is 1.5 into 10 raised to 5 joule. Now the second part is power. What is power? Power is work by time. Here the work is 1.5 into 10 raised to 5 joule and the time is 120 seconds. Therefore, we will get 6 2s are 12 and it is 7,500. So we will get 7,500 divided by 6, which is equal to 1,250 watts. So power is equal to 1,250 watts. We can move to the next question. A body of mass 60 kg has momentum of 3000 kg meter per second. Calculate the kinetic energy and speed of the body. Here, the mass of the body is 60 kg and its momentum is 3000 kg meter per second. As we all know, momentum is mass into velocity. So, mass into velocity is equal to 3000 kilogram meter per second. Therefore, velocity V is equal to momentum by mass, that is 3000 divided by 60, that is 50 meter per second. Therefore, the velocity of the body is 50 meter per second. Now, kinetic energy K is equal to half mv square, that is half into mass 60 into v square, that is 50 into 50, which is 60 by 2 is 30, 5 5s are 25, 25 into 3 75, then 3 zeros, so 75,000 joule. Therefore, the velocity is 50 meter per second and the kinetic energy is 75,000 joule. Now, let's move to the next question. How much energy is gained by a box of mass 20 kilogram when a man carrying the box waits for 5 minutes for a bus, runs carrying the box with a speed of 3 meter per second to catch the bus, rises the box by 0.5 meter in order to place it inside the bus, where G is equal to 10 meter per second square. We can divide this question as 3 sections. In the first section, the man is waiting for a bus by carrying a box of 20 kilogram mass. Here, the work done is equal to force into displacement. Since the displacement of the body is equal to 0, because without moving, the man is waiting with the box. So, displacement is 0. Therefore, work done by the man in this section is 0. The first section is over. In the second section, the man is running with a speed of 3 meter per second. By carrying this box of mass 20 kilogram. Here, the work done by the man is equal to kinetic energy of the box. What is kinetic energy? It is half mv square. Therefore, it is 1 by 2 into 20 into v square. It is 3 into 3. So, it is 10. So, 90 joule work is done. 3 3s are 9. 9 into 10, 90. 90 joule work is done. Let's move to the final section. The man entered the bus and he lifted this box in order to place it at a height of 0.5 meter. Therefore, the work done will be the potential energy of the box. Because here the work done stored as potential energy of the box. What is potential energy? It is mgh. Here mass is 20 kilogram. G is 10 meter per second square and H is 0.5 meter as in the question. Therefore, work done is equal to mgh, which is equal to 20 into 10 into 0.5. So it is 100 joule. In the final section, the work done by the man is 100 joule because it is the potential energy stored in the box. We can move to the last question. A bullet of mass 50 gram is moving with a velocity 500 meter per second. It penetrates 10 centimeter into a still target and comes to rest. Calculate the kinetic energy possessed by the bullet and average retarding force offered by the target. Here, the bullet was moving with a velocity of 500 meter per second. Mass of the bullet is 50 gram, or it is 50 by 1000 or 0.05 kilogram. So the bullet was having a mass of 0.05 kilogram. It was moving with an initial velocity of 500 meter per second. When it strikes on the target, due to the retarding force of the target, it comes to rest. That is, final velocity becomes 0 and it comes to rest after penetrating a distance of 10 centimeter or 0.1 meter. So after penetrating 10 centimeter, it comes to rest. We want to find out the kinetic energy of the bullet. So here the kinetic energy is equal to final kinetic energy half mv square minus initial kinetic energy half mu square. So it is 1 by 2 into m into v square minus u square. So it is 1 by 2 into 0.05 into v square is 0 minus 500 square. So 1 by 2 into 0.05 into 500 square is 500 into 500. 5 5s are 25. 25 into 25 is 625. So it is 6250 joule. Here the kinetic energy is 6250 joule. Now in the second section, we want to find out the retarding force. Retarding force F is equal to ma. But we don't know the acceleration. It can be calculated from the equation v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Therefore, v square is the final velocity. The body comes to rest after striking the target. So, final velocity is 0. 0 square is equal to, the initial velocity was 500. 500 square plus 2 into a into s. It is 10 centimeter or 0.1 meter. Hence, 2 into 0.1 is 0.2a is equal to minus 500 square. So, a is equal to minus 2,50,000 divided by 0.2. So, the acceleration is given as 2,50,000 divided by 0.2. Now, force F is equal to ma. Therefore, m is 0.05 into a. 2,50,000 divided by 0.2. That is 5 into 20. 25,000 by 2 is 12,500. 12,500 into 5 is 62,500 Newton. Hope you all understood all the numericals which we have discussed today. Thank you and have a nice day.